I've been doing it on mine all last night. Why it never occurred to me. I mined all that bloody copper, smelted it, did the charcoal, chopped down trees. But now all I realise I've got to do is turn it on and bleeding off. What I should have done was just build a load of copper fucking, however many copper plates I wanted, then turn it off, go back. I've been turning mine on and off all night, no problem.
But
nothing happens.
Won't you get attacked by Gajal and that kind of thing?
Now, that is predominantly, yeah. The only thing I hadn't accounted for was being in the Ashlands, and the minute I went back to pick it, I was snowed under with fucking Ashland people, circling and the like. So there is that side of it, yeah, for sure.
So what we have here is kind of a pacifist world.
Yeah.
Which is about to be immersed in war.
Well, I mean, provided you don't aggro anything, and I think all your stuff's pretty safe anyway.
Well, I'm in the, not quite the meadows, but here at the original stone circle. This is a base. Surely this base will get attacked.
It will be subject to the regular attacks.
Alright, well, let's have a look and see what that looks like. It might break a lot of glass, though. That'd be sad.
I had a Seeker one last night that destroyed a fair bloody portion of my place.
Well, let's see what. So that's the grand experiment, really.
I went over, filled my pockets with about 4,000 stone. I emptied out all my weapons, food, went over there naked, filled up my pockets full of stone, and as I landed in my fucking world, it said they've sought you out. I was immediately killed because I got no fucking weapons. I was encumbered. I couldn't unload the stone that quick. It was right next to me. That went on for a good, I don't know, half hour. Run up, die.
Oh, I nearly made a mistake, and there's something you should tell me about. I nearly set the bleeding customization for the world modifiers to hard.
That's permadeath.
Yeah, and then there's, beyond that, there's very hard, which is even worse again. Jesus. So normal is what we're looking for, is it?
Yeah, one of them doesn't allow for your body to go into a tombstone.
Yeah.
So if you accidentally go into that one and you die, then you're fucked. You've lost everything to the whatever you were carrying has gone. And I don't think altering any modifiers after that point would make any difference.
Alright, so now I've got everything normal. Actually, there's a big reset to normal button, so I'll press that.
Yeah, just reset to normal.
Okay.
But it's not like you've got any anti-gravity on or anything like that. So everything should stay where it is.
Except I'm starting the server up now. I'm making sure I've got my weapons with me. Carapace, helmet, all the bits. Oh, what if a couple of trolls come marching in and just start tearing it all
up? What they did for me, they did turn up. That was another one. But luckily, right where I was, not in the bloody onion field or anywhere like that. So it wasn't too bad. I just ran into the mountain and looked about there, kited them to a few blocks, that sort of thing. But the Seekers, what a pain in the ass that was. Oh, I don't know how many times I fucking had to die and go back and do the same shit over and over. Oh, it's just happened again, Z. I'm getting attacked by them right now. And once again, I'm completely encumbered.
Unlucky.
That's just as I'm talking about it. That is crazy.
Well, I'm listening out nervously.
Well, I'm going to have to go back in with modifiers on and kill the bitches. That is crazy.
But you're not just try and defend yourself as is.
I can't. I'm encumbered.
Alright, you not chuck it down and start shooting them.
You don't get time with the Seekers to just on you, stabbing you, and you can only do your stones one at a bloody time. I tried all that, and it just wasn't happening. Well, I'll use what stone we've got, and then when I go back in there, I'll go back in with the modifiers on and kill the fucking attack.
Oh, whoa, dude! Grey Dwarf Brute was the first enemy. He made some kind of snorting sounds, which alerted me to his presence.
Yeah.
That was a surprise. I was indoors at the time as well, which kind of added to the fear. Now the wards are pinging. Boing, boing. Uh-oh, something's on. Something's happening. Where are they?
There is a new walk and talk video from Valheim on the discussion page that's worth a look at.
Walking and talking about what?
Ashlands.
I've only one question. When?
Yeah. Well, now here's the thing. That last walk and talk video they did didn't reveal a whole heap, but this one does. They give you a much clearer insight in what to expect, and it sounded quite fucking made. But when, ain't that the question? Soup, Muck and Daisy.
Alright, let's choke some of this down. 15 marble somewhere along the way. That's probably yours.
Maybe. Wonder how your bridge is holding up then. I know 3 of my buildings collapsed straight away.
When you change the world modifiers?
Yeah, when I just hit the reset button, yeah.
They just collapsed. Why, did you change gravity or something? I don't think down. But...
No, I don't know. I don't know why. Well, haven't some of yours gone down yet? You checked them all?
Are you trying to put the wind up my kilt?
Yes.
Because I have checked them, none of them have fallen down.
Well, ain't that the good news?
Kilt blower. The grey dwarfs keep attacking the wards.
Well, I guess I was really shocked at just how strong the circling came on. I mean, I thought I was going to die. I had to leave the world and all that. That was just circling. Just wasn't prepared at all. You know what this game is like. If it thinks you're not prepared to sense it.
It seems to compound things even though they claim they don't. But I guess that's just the natural progression of the game.
Now, yeah. Well, it's had me a few times. It's just had me there again. On that bloody world, that's unbelievable. So once again, I'm over, naked, encumbered.
Why
now
are
is
you
a good
naked?
time for an attack.
On the real world?
I can carry more stone if I don't take food and weapons and shit, don't I?
Oh, I get the whole transport thing, but you're doing it in the middle of a very hostile situation.
Yeah.
You like the thrill of the game, man. Put your life at risk.
Thrill of the hunt, not a till of the hunt, the thrill of the hunt.
Say that very quickly, backwards.
How can I think?
Right, I'm actually gonna lie down.
Pullings are out. Wonder why I've never come to your world now and started janking round.
When you say janking around, you mean destroying everything?
Same thing. Hey, that was funny today. Up at the mining museum, took the picture of that old steam crane and wrote 1.2 rapid. And as I turned the corner, there was the same car, same colour, same everything. I'm like, okay, that's weird.
Well, in the UK, you get the alloy wheels as standard and the extras as standard. Or what we call extras. But, yeah. Bit of a snap coincidence there, alright?
Well, you don't see many of them on the road, let's put it that way. Not a common car.
Chaps, I'm over here. Oh, the grey dwarfs are chasing each other up and down the stairs, but they're ignoring me. Strange. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a neck. Very angry neck. And a boar. They're great gradings with great orcs. There's lots of them running around breaking things. Why are those Greylings not attacking me? They seem confused. Oh, now he's figured it out.
First world attack, that'll be the interesting one.
Yeah, I was tempted to leave nighttime alone and just see what happens during the night, but I actually got scared.
I think the ones you don't want to see, especially, is the troll one, and I've had it a couple of times up here already, because you always get a couple of trolls with the clubs and they start smashing shit up while you're The other one.
I wonder if we made a defensive ring of fire.
Ring of fire.
Gradings are very confused. Interesting. I set the base attack to normal, so I wonder how long I'm going to have to wait.
I don't know. It's an interesting question. As far as I was concerned, not very fucking long, as it goes. Like, oh yeah, I remember. That's why I like Janky World now.
Maybe the game is lulling me into a false sense of security.
Not beyond the realms.
Why have I not got lamps of this one? That's my next task.
I say, really, the only danger you've got is from world attacks. If something attacks something like the bridge on a key point, then it will collapse quicker than you could save it. Or all the time you're walking around, you're well prepared. Got your weapon, got stamina, got what you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I got all my weapons back out of the locker. I stuck them in when I was just doing the build world. It's all ready to go. I have too much food, too many weapons, but I like it like that.
In reality, of course, you can't have too many of them. Oh, what? I went to bed and never bloody repaired my digging thingy. Hammer again. Jesus, it's such a long bag.
Now, black metal needs what kind of a whatnot?
Yeah, blast furnace.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, and what's on that one? Building, crafting. Blast furnace. Needs 10, 5 certain core, 20 fine wood, artisan. Okay. Back to that later. I've picked that black marble up again.
You believe it's nearly fucking VR Wednesday again.
PTSD. I found some boxes of. Oh, listen. I found a box full of wood. Holy smoke. Black metal chest entirely full of wood if you need it.
Well, no, now I realise I can just turn it on and off. It's like, oh.
1 sec, honey. Back him up.
Microphone muted.
Have you eaten your teacup? Yeah. Were it all right? Yeah.
Ooh, melon. Yeah. Cheapo fruit. Yeah, I like your melons. Yeah. There are times when that's funny, and there are times when it isn't. But, yeah, it's funny that time.
Microphone activated.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, I left the light on. Turn that off there. That was. It's breakfast. I'm not gone.
Can you manage those?
Because it's going on right now. That's what I hate it when it starts to taste like that.
Oh shit!
An 8/8. It's not nice when it starts to just go a little bit off. It's very tart at first and then completely acidic. Eventually alcohol. Slimy. Alright. I'm back.
Just doing the seekers. I'm not joking, there's fucking millions of them.
Do you need help?
No, I'll manage, but it just goes to show you how bad it can turn with those mods off.
Yeah.
But it takes you by surprise when it happens. Just saying.
I'm already on edge. Oh, I found more boxes, Dave, with stone and wooden. Oh, yeah. I just realised I let my health get down to near nothing, so that's one to watch, isn't it? On the real world.
Yeah.
Have one slot for magic free in case you need that one, and keep your health up.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to get hysterical, do you? You know, but just be prepared. Every time that it's happened and it's been a problem, I've been seriously unprepared. Either encumbered, no food, no weapon. There's been something else in the equation other than being able to have a quick boost up with a loaf of bread or something.
Pretty cool. I'm scared.
And for what it's worth, I don't think you'll actually get an attack until you're in that situation. Because every time I'm in that situation, I seem to get attacked now. So, you know, kind of goes without saying that it obviously waiting for the most opportune moment.
I am on edge, as I say. On edge.
Yeah, on edge. That's no bad place to be, I reckon. Why did you want them off anyway, Z?
I have been curious since the beginning to know what the world would look like in its natural hostile state versus the build state. With all the dangerous things turned off.
See, when I went over, when you said, what happens if you just build blocks and break them down? So I went over and built some blocks, turned up the modifiers, and then broke them down. And I thought, hang on a minute. What happens if I just make relentless piles of fucking marble, you know, piles of stone? So I started making those all up, turned it off. Sure enough, you get 50 every time you break one up. It turns into real stone. So then I was thinking, hang on a minute. So if you can do that with everything, if you can build something in there, essentially you could just demolish the fucking lot in real time and put it in your non-modified world. So that is like a gift, isn't it? I mean, that's a lot of continuous stone and especially metal. Think how many metals, whatever it is you're making out of black metal. Actually, I don't know about black metal because. But anyway, certainly the iron and the copper, you just got to sit there making sheet after sheet, then go back and put them all.
I have made you louder. Why did I do that?
You've made me louder.
Thank you, David. You're not helping. Yeah, I was compensating for that early quietness by turning you up, and now you're too loud.
In it, yeah. I'm going back down now, right?
Now you're too quiet.
Oh.
It's getting very annoying.
Just no pleasing some people is where we're at here. There ain't no pleasing you. I don't want to be made to look a fool no more.
Another box of wood. Okay. Something unpleasant about the violence.
Yeah, it's now I've had a good taste of being back on regular and doing all that shit. It's like, you know what? I think I just prefer experimenting on. It's got its place. It really has.
Yeah.
It's so peaceful. All I seem to be doing on this one is every time I take a step bloody forward, I've got to defend myself, eat, do something, be prepared. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I liked it when I didn't have to do all that shit.
Yeah. Well, the grand experiment here is just to see what it's going to look like with a few enemies walking around. And I am prepared to have to rebuild a few bits. All I've got so far is Greylings attacking a few wards and stone tables. Yeah. Just take a little breather there, I think. Let's have a drink. Well.
Thought you were going to say a poem out then. Ode to Valheim. Valheim, Valheim, Valheim.
Wherefore art thou, Valheim? Or as you like to say, what's the light in yonder window breaks? When you have a hangover. No, you don't get hangovers because you're special. Yeah, I forgot. I know lots of alcoholics who claim that. Yeah, come on, come on.
Very rare if I get a hangover. Very rare. I can't remember the last one I actually had, but I must have been well tanked up. Just don't get hangovers.
The Knicks are attacking a workbench.
Yeah, I never get that.
Why did they do that? It's very antisocial behaviour, lads, on the promenade. You know, come on, I got people walking up and down here, and you guys are acting a maggot. Come on. We have to get an antisocial behaviour order against these lot.
Reprobates.
Alright, lads. That's it, they had to die, and it was horrible. Made a mess. Mind you, we did get a necktail and something out of it.
There you go. Now it's worth it.
Night is coming.
Yeah, night is here. I'm working through the night tonight. Tonight's a night. I do feel it's a bit risque.
I'm out of wood. Put it all in the box. Now we need some. I feel vulnerable right now. I'm getting very tense.
I don't know, you're pretty lucky on that front. Right? You might get a bat attack or something like that, you know.
That was the other world.
Yeah, I'd say given the weight of materials you've used, you will get one of the new ones, that chilling one, Seeker, something of that level for sure. Off to Janky World we go. Oh wait, no, there's still two more here. Trouble is, with working on top of the mountain, is that everything gets covered in bloody snow, you can't see it.
I like that. But I hear what you're saying. Top of a mountain, up one of these towers. Same effect. It's pretty cool. Do you think there might be some difference in the game by being near these mystical stones?
No.
No. They wouldn't have made enemies less likely to appear near them or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No, they're indestructible.
Oh, not from the destruction point of view, but just that out of respect for Odin, there might be trolls wouldn't come over here.
Ooh, that's a question, all right. Not sure, Z. It'd be an interesting one to find out.
Yeah.
Guess you're gonna.
And maybe I have pleased Odin by respecting his sacrificial stones, and I should get special treatment.
Yeah, you could. Hey, you don't ask, you don't get. Dear Odin.
Yeah. Haven't seen him in a while. He used to pop up fairly regularly.
Yeah, I think it's different on Janky World, but I don't think he comes at all.
think we should put wards around that bridge?
I think you should cover everything in wards.
Well, that ain't a yes, nothing is. Right, it's night time, it's raining, I'm going over the bridge.
You know, less damage is always better, and if you finish the project, then you can go mad with the wards, can't you? Because
Well, there is a but. If I do that, Tim, typically you can't go.
yeah, but we've done, you know, the areas that we've done. I mean, I'm not going to do anything else to the bridge, and my God, daylight's broken out on janky, thank fuck.
Found more boxes full of wood and stone. Amazing, really. I'll take the wood though. The wood. Oh, secret!
Uh-oh.
This guy is moving at some bloody pace as well. What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't remember the moving that quick.
Go for the one that you can see, but make sure one's not attacking your bloody dockside or something.
Alright.
We sounded like a worried duck then.
Worried, alright. That was... Oh! Second secret. He's down. Alright. Whoa, David, it's getting hostile. Oh. Jeez, neck. Relax. Breathe.
And
two seekers. That's a little bit random. Normally they're in threes, aren't they?
now you see what I'm saying. Because your base covers such a large area, you start to lose them. The ones that you lose are the problem. Those are the ones that'll be chewing on a bloody building somewhere. Would you? Told you.
What was that?
And best of all, you got to run around everything that you own then, trying to see just exactly if anything gets damaged. Time consuming. And
Sure is.
so, you know what? I kind of like Janky World best. It stays where you build it.
This is an experiment to validate that opinion, so...
You'll have to let me know the results, Doctor, as soon as they come in.
Well, The way I'm feeling it now is you're probably right.
Yeah, really. It's tricky, all right, isn't it, Z? Never tell in this game.
You wouldn't want to make any assumptions.
God, man, no.
Oh, it's a bit spooky down by the pyramid. There's no lights. Except for the lightning.
Oh my God, this, you know what this means? Not only metals and stone, but what about other items like jute and stuff like that? Wow, yeah. And I've got as much of any coloured jute as I want.
Nice.
That is crazy. I'd have to go back through the entire build list again just to see what else you could farm. But now I'm putting my mind to it, I would imagine quite a lot. Certainly all the tables, everything that's in your build inventory, all you've got to do is build it on janky and then turn it off and go back in.
Yes.
It's very interesting.
Right, gotcha. Now I have, what are these things called? Brood.
Dirty old brood.
Right. 3 brood, 2 seekers so far.
Kind of decided that trying to build at night also, when everything's covered in snow, it's harder. See, like now, I'm wanting some iron bracing. There's iron downstairs and there's wood. I could go and collect them all and come back here and do it. On the other hand, I could just go and build a shit ton of iron bracing, dismantle it all. Yeah, the more you play with it, the more of a gift that fucker is.
I nearly want to say it.
Don't you? Oh shit, I fell out my own building. All the way down the fucking mountain.
Morning is broken. I wonder, is anything broken? Or is it all okay?
Yeah, well, good luck. Ugh. I mean, actually, I'm saying good luck, but I have been quite lucky up until this point anyway. The only thing that's been broken is me, basically, so. Right.
Now, I could have got away with that without using magic.
No technical builds. I'm having one right now. Ah, fell out my own back.
Watching, waiting.
Now I can't stop thinking of things that I could do on janky and move over. Where that really is a gift. Why didn't that occur to us before? Crazy.
We were consumed with the fact that you couldn't pick up black marble on Janky World.
Yeah. Why?
And then turn it
Yeah,
on its
well,
head.
do you know, in my mind, maybe I just thought that it would all just disappear or something like that.
Mm.
I don't think I ever thought for a moment that it would actually still be there in its real.
Yeah, so we had no idea how they'd set it up. Now we know.
That is probably the last thing I expected, in truth.
Kind of makes sense, though.
So that really is quite a gift. Then I'm quite impressed. Oh shit! I've set off with no fucking food again, mate. It's getting.
I was just about to say, I don't think I'm going to get a base attack.
Oh my god, Z! I've just thought of something else.
Go on.
Crystal.
Match, baby.
I wanted 2,500 crystals, and what's one of the things that you can just build outright from your table? Crystal. That is mad. Oh, I'm going to have to rethink my entire fucking strategy
Right.
on this one.
What do you mean, build from the table?
From your hammer, you can. One
Do
of
a
the things
crystal
you can do
wall, you
in
mean?
build. Yeah, you've covered your entire tower with glass.
Yeah.
So if you modifiers out now and I come and smash it all up, I get the crystal.
Hang on a minute.
I mean, you still got to fuck about at some level. You still got that fucking. You still have to mount it, do it all somehow. But it's a grind, but it's a much shorter bloody grind, isn't it? No, I'm alright, love Tara. I'll just be up cold, I can tell. Well, I can go to bed. After I think about that.
I don't think I'm going to get attacked.
Well, if you think you're not going to get attacked, chances are you're going to get attacked.
I think I've beaten the game.
I must have just gone straight to bed then. God.
Oh. We wait, we watch, we wonder.
Yeah, food. I remember.
Okay.
anything stamina based. Laugh.
Uh-oh, what's the ground is shaking?
That's my tooth. That's the really bad one.
Oh, yeah.
That they will destroy buildings. It's trolls. 2 of them will have hammers.
Here they come.
Go, what they tell you. Just by virtue of the fact saying, I don't think I'll get an attack now. Another way of the game saying, I think you will.
They're very fast.
Yeah, very quick, yeah. Try and focus on the one that you can't fucking find, the one that's not fighting you, because that'll be the one that's chomping away at your bridge, pyramid, whatever.
Well, now. I think I've got the perfect defense for these guys. Right, 2 down. Here's a third. Magic bar had not replenished. There we go. Yeah, I used magic against them, and that was tricky. That was tricky.
Very risky.
Wow. Yeah. So, you remember those indestructible sacrificial stones?
Yeah, they're still standing.
Well, I kited them, as you would say, down to the sacrificial stones, and they ran around in circles there, and the stones were great protection for me, so I got away with one there. They didn't damage anything.
Okay.
So, but that was pretty funny. I said I don't think I'm going to get it.
Well, remember the minute you said it, it was like, I wasn't, I was being obtuse to a point, but if that's what you're thinking, I absolutely guarantee that's when they'll turn up. The exact moment you look at your health and you think, oh, hey, you know what, if I had an attack about now, I'd be well fucked. And lo and behold.
I was a bit low on stamina, and they were moving very quickly. That's a lot faster than I remember it from before we came to this world.
This game so knows.
Well, okay.
You can actually feel it in your fingertip.
And I'm still trying to work that out. Say again?
Not Rosie, we're talking to Rosie.
Oh, thank God.
Making a cup of... Alright, well, first things first. Let's make a stack of marble.
Oh. Time to be encumbered. Why? Alright, that's the super useful stuff goes in that box, okay. Well, I think one more light day cycle.
Got your phone near you. Here, look at this.
I do actually. Should reach. What am I looking at here?
Shit tons of stone, marble, tightly packed. You know how you can slot them into each other.
I couldn't make it out.
And now look at all the crystal that I've made down there.
Jeepers, creepers.
I'm going right round all these stone blocks and just putting a shit ton on. I don't even need it yet, but I'm about to turn the modifiers back off again, and it'll be a good way to ensure that it does work as a plan. I might even do some metals as well. I think I might try a few sheets of copper. Oh my god, and Blackwood. I'll never need to farm tar again.
Stick
My
it
tar
out.
farming
What do you
days
mean?
are. But you can
Oh,
make
you just.
Blackwood.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna look at my hammer here. So. Alright. Okay, so dark wood is normally tar and wood.
Yep.
I see. Okay.
But
And
not on
you're only getting the
janky.
tar to make the dark wood, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the tiles. Oh, where's my phone? Let me take a picture of that for you. So here's Janky World so far. Probably can't tell what you're looking at there. But that is a hideous amount of copper plate. What else can we build in here?
Now, hang on. Have you actually changed the world modifiers and it's still there?
No, I haven't done any of that. Now I'm going to do the same, but with a load of iron bracing, because I do need some iron bracing, and I can't be asked to walk back for all that shit. So, what happens if I just make that here?
I'm going to assume it's going to work, but let's find out.
Now I've broke my hammer. Alright, let's turn the modifiers off and see what happens. I'll have to go and repair my hammer first, though. Awfully exciting.
Well, here's hoping.
That means that with very minimised efforts, everything you've done there, you could have done on your world without any mods.
Yeah.
You're looking at endless materials. I can't think what it is that you can't make. Exactly.
You don't get tar directly.
I wanted to put some carpet down. Bollocks, never mind.
But. Right. Come on. That's. I can take it. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Oh, Dave. You do?
Hello.
Do you know what they had when we got there last night?
Bolovons.
No. A ton of really good food that they'd home cooked, like chickpea curries, roast beef, whatever, salads. Just tons of food. Absolutely pigged out.
What did you take? What was your
I had a
contribution,
chickpea curry in great volume. Went back for that one 3 or 4 times. And dipped bread in it as well. It's just beautiful. The fresh coriander tipped me over the edge,
Huh. Goddamn fulling have broken my lights again. I'm going to have to do something about those bitches.
Spoken like a true Viking.
Pain in the ass. But Got to focus on stopping things spawning in the onion field. I spent my whole life planting onions, you know what I'm saying?
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm standing on the standing stones, on the sacrificial stones. I'm standing on them. Will the game attack me here?
Good place for a base.
Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. So, you know the way it doesn't make sense to buy a box of cereal for $5 when you can get it for $1?
Yeah.
What about rich tea biscuits?
Not bothered about them. Just chips and biscuits, aren't they, really? A bit of fuck all.
Yeah, the
They're
cheap
so-
ones. The cheap
can't
ones.
even-
The
can't even
expensive ones
dunk
are
them.
really nice, though.
Man, nothing collapses in your cup of tea quicker than a rich tea, anyway.
That's why I
Like-
like them.
Like biscuit suicide. Just the steam does it. Now, how many rich teas have you lost at the bottom of your cuppa? It's like, I don't. As a biscuit, you shit, but in the cuppa, you're even worse. I think you need a biscuit with integrity, a hobnob, something like that, you know?
Biscuit with integrity.
Yeah. Digestives hold their own quite well. Can't destroy a fig biscuit.
Digestives. Yeah.
Coconut crumble, Nice, they would collapse pretty quick too, but not obviously not as fast as a rich tea. A rich tea wilting as you're looking at the bloody thing.
Wow. Touched the nerve there.
Now, have you got any more biscuit questions?
Guess what biscuit I'm eating now?
Rich tea.
You, sir, are on the money.
Creepy, innit?
I don't think the game is going to attack me here at the sacrificial stones.
Are you so fucked? You just don't get it, do you, Johnny? You won't be happy while that bridge is in pieces. I can see where we are now.
Where are they?
You're right, 10 Providence. I'll be here when the time's right or wrong, which
Oh, what's that? Right, the Grey Dwarf brute can't get me here. Too high up.
Yep, you're gonna die pretty quick.
God love him. Now, should I preemptively take some magic food?
And don't be a pussy.
It's nighttime, and
Well, nighttime, so you're going to get a fulling attack anyway because of the nighttime fulling raids. So there's going to be one of those kicking about regardless of what biome you're in.
yeah. I wonder, though, having it on modified, did it affect it anyway? So it's preventing something from happening that would have otherwise happened if you hadn't modified it.
Yes, there's a slider there that says propensity of attack, ferociousness of all that shit, and the other. I've got all mine pretty much zeroed on that front. Unless I go and stab one, it's not going to attack me. It's in full passive mode.
But is there a chance we could break the system?
There's always a
By
chance, but
turning the
it's
modifiers on and off.
like horse racing, isn't it? You just never know. The outsider might just come in. Well, I'm going back into my world, unmodified, and we'll see what we can collect.
On the truth.
I've also put up some tables, try those as well, and see if I get all the table things. I mean, that's easier than taking shit with you on an adventure. If you know all you got to do is go off, we'll build it all, collapse it, and fetch it fucking back, then
Yeah.
why bother putting anything in your bloody pockets? I guess now we'll see. Johnny, I've destroyed one piece of iron bracing, and I got 2 wood, 2 iron, 2 wood, 2 iron, 2 wood, 2 iron, 2 wood, 2 iron, 2 iron, 2 iron, 2 iron. It works, it works. Well, there you go, copper. My pockets are completely fucking full already. Only done that little tiny bit there. Oh, let's do some crystals as well while we're here. Yeah, crystals. Oh my god.
What?
God. Well, it just means you've got access to everything.
So it worked. I was sorry, I was consumed with killing a Grey Dwarf brute there, wasn't it?
Well, it all works. I've got everything.
It all works.
As I'm breaking
Yeah.
it up, I've got the fucking lot. Well, I better start shifting some of this shit over. Holy cow, so much of it. I was only here for 2 seconds. Rich.
There are skeletons. Well, one anyway. Chopping down lamps. The vandal skeleton. Just trying to get the red one. Keep this. Alright, that's enough of that. Morning has broken with no attack.
Crazy. I've just rebuilt the table. There's the crystal. Mad.
Wow, that changes things.
Don't it? Okay, well, I gotta go back and get some. I need wood. Okay. Wood. Well, I suppose I am collecting. Oh no, I built bracing. That's what I did. I don't need to do anything else. Yeah, just need to collect all that.
Will I get attacked? That is the question.
Wow, what a gift shop. Man, this game just never stops surprising. It just, every now and then, you learn something new about the game. It's like that. It's incredible.
Oh. I'm just gonna bite here and see. It's nice when they don't attack while you're asleep.
Yeah. Wow, I've got the settings so wrong in this game, man. Everything looks so bleached out with the snow. Get out.
Well, I don't know. Just wait. David,
Yeah.
I've decided to commit to the project.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to wait here as long as it takes. So, how many days and nights do you think I would have to wait here to prove that you don't get attacked at the sacrificial stones?
Question. Huh? I think you'll get attacked. I just don't think they'll destroy the stones, but I think they'll surround you. And it's also worth bearing in mind that some time ago they built into the game on a patch there that said that if you make yourself unavailable for an attack, if you don't face your attack, it will attack the nearest building.
Hmm.
That was early doors that they put that one in because people were finding ways of just
Yeah.
not getting attacked like they would do.
Yeah.
My God, I'm building a huge fucking port. I mean, this is all tower roof. I'm building it, and you can stand.
Well, my theory is that by standing or sitting in the sacrificial stone area, it won't trigger an attack. I was wrong the last time. Sorry. Who knows? I might be right this time. Mouse, do your thing, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, damn, I forgot to build a bloody forge. Oh, wait, no, hang on a minute. No, I built one. One forge. Thank you. I'm destroying all the roofing.
And breathe. Oh, still no time for that one. No. In the crossover period. Just to be on the safe side.
God damn, it's going dark again.
There. Sure, I should keep looking.
Build some portals next time I'm at the. Why use all your precious resources when you can build it and fetch it?
Absolutely.
My God, all that stone that I've mined and
Uh-huh.
all those tar pits I've emptied. Gee,
Well, you had fun doing them. There's a bit of journey and a bit of destination, that one,
feel like my whole life's been a lie.
though. Don't tell me you like rich tea biscuits after all.
Want one.
They're so tasty.
They're not. So bare minimum. That's what they
The
are.
McVitie's are very tasty. And this is not product placement, by the way.
They're
I'm
not
not getting paid
at
for
all.
this. I bought them myself.
It's absolutely the bare minimum biscuit that you could possibly get on every level. Flavour, design, thickness, anything.
Okay. Day 2, no attack.
Right, Pete?
I don't think they're going to attack.
God, same place every time I get attacked by a mosquito.
So I'm sitting on the top of one of the sacrificial stones.
Sitting on the top of the stone,
I'm not even seeing seekers.
watching the
Nothing is coming near me.
trolls come in.
Nothing's coming in.
Yeah. Write it on your gravestone.
How come I'm not even seeing a seeker? What's the hell with that? Oh, goodness gracious.
But on your tail.
Forbidden Planet. I remember the name of the science fiction film from 1954 that reminds me of this effect in Valheim when they hit the wards.
Oh yeah. Well, she's hot on my tail somewhere. Where is she? One of them.
I'm making noise with the, what is it called? The Staff of Embers, throwing out fireballs.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I'm not being too quiet. So that might encourage them to come and attack me. So far, nothing. Game is not attacking me here on the sacrificial stones. That's a dodgy skeleton over there. That's no.
Where did Brennan go? The only fucking bit worth having, and somehow I've lost the trophy.
Ouch.
User joined your channel.
Good evening, boys.
Well, what about it, Blitzy?
Good evening, sir.
What's up?
Happy
Well,
Sunday evening to you.
Ah, thank you very much.
pleasant. Just how we like it.
We're doing Valheim experiments.
Experiments
Very interesting too.
in the name of science.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, they are interesting.
You might be
nonetheless.
pushing it.
Right, so these experiments are to find out what?
Have
Well,
to use it.
you have to collect resources in a game. It's a survival game. But David has figured out by flicking world modifiers on a second world on and off, you can create a mine of almost anything in enormous volumes.
Ah, you are glitching the game and thus...
Well, no, I don't know. The glitching seems wrong somehow. I wouldn't say glitching.
Oh, because Blitzy said we were glitching,
Well, it's not. You're not glitching it.
and we're not. We're not.
It's the
I'm telling
gift.
the missus
It's-
why I was making that noise. Sorry.
No, it's why. Predominantly, why it was a gift in the first place, but we just couldn't see it. I think really. I did think it was a bit odd anyway.
But it makes life easier, I'm thinking, for
Oh yeah.
farming.
Exactly.
But well, yeah.
Mining, farming.
You're roughly on the right lines. Yeah. It's because on a modded world, using their world modifiers, you can build. Well, providing you've got the recipe. I mean, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You know,
It's
you
an end gamer
physically
kind
got
of
to
vibe,
go.
isn't
And, it's
it?
an end game thing, yeah. But you can go on and build without having to mine the stone, wood, and a shit ton of other stuff. You won't believe. But yeah, turning it back off again, you can just go and pick it all up. So, like crystals, real pain in the ass to go and get. You know, you got to go around all the frost caves. Fucking, I wanted about 2,500 of them very fucking recently, and I really fought with the grind in my
2,500.
mind and all that. You know, do I fucking go for it or not?
And you're getting what 3 or 4 at a time, and it takes you 15 minutes to get 3 or 4.
Exactly. So yeah, now it transpires that
Good grief!
you can actually just do it.
Nice.
You
Yeah,
can make
yeah.
more beautiful things.
But it's still a bit of a faff. It's not like you can just sort of
I remember
do it. You're
similar
gonna do
things
it.
in Zelda. There was a lot of farming there, and then grinding some stuff was pretty tedious. Especially in the sequel, they made items less worth rupees and that sort of stuff. And then there was this hack that you could freeze something and it would drop off before you made it, and then you could pick it up and sell it and keep doing that infinitely.
No, no,
Infinite
no.
rupees.
Yeah, I don't know why it's just never occurred to us before that you could actually do that. But I'm glad it has because really I wanted to do something big.
You've been playing the long game since it's had an update,
Yeah,
and
man,
they're
look how
long
many
overdue an
cities I've
update.
grind and all that. Yeah, and I did wonder why you couldn't just pick up the marble. What's so fucking special about that? Really, come on.
But then flip that on
But
its
but
head.
then you see, then it turns out you can.
Revelation.
Revelation.
Nice. You sound happy about it. That's good.
Yeah, man, that saves a shit ton of time like you wouldn't believe. It's still got to fuck around and one thing and another and get there, but that's very doable.
Yeah, I don't think game developers really know. You try to give your game some longevity, I guess, by putting in these sort of grind items, but sometimes the grind is just not worth it, man. It's just.
Well, there is a known problem as well with the game, and that is that it was an indie game and it was done by 5 lads, basically. And they wrote it over years and years. I mean, it's been 3 or 4 different games before this. So it's been something that, but essentially it's still just 5 guys doing this. So when the game became an overnight success and they sold millions of copies and they got it out on Xboxes and all that kind of shit, it's still just 5 guys. The game's early access and is likely to be till way into next year. And of course, people were conquering it left, right, and centre. They were walking all over it. So there were people were baying for more content. And they just don't deliver content like other games do. They don't push anything out without having it on a test server for a month or two, and they're fanatical about all that shit.
Yeah.
So,
Getting the point,
so yeah, people were and in that time, a shit ton of mods appeared for the game. Everybody was out writing mods for it. People were finishing biomes for them. Yeah, and in amongst there, and always there, when they set the game out, they had a bit of a brainwave, and because they wanted it on YouTube, and also because they couldn't afford any anti-piracy, they built into the game all the developer code modes, and at any given point, would just tap in dev command and spawn things, do things. You had absolute power over the game. So that meant YouTubers could get to where they wanted to go to. They could have the things that they wanted and progress. And it also meant that there was absolutely no point at all in having any kind of a cheat. And it also opened it up to the mod community. And there's thousands of websites that do just that. They write all the mods. They've written all the missing links. Just mad. And 5 guys at Irongate plod on just as 5 guys. So everything takes an come out. But come out, it does eventually. It's an absolutely stupendous piece of writing. I mean, really.
Yeah, well, it sounds the whole mixture, the sort of crafting and the RPG thing.
Yeah. Well, at some point, people were banging on that much for Mistlands. They brought out a series of mini updates just to pacify everybody, and in there was world modifiers because people were just modifying the worlds anyway, so they didn't see many point. They faced it head on, like they did with anti-piracy. You know, if you want to hack the game, you hack the game. It's your game. You please yourself. So
The which?
they gave us world modifiers on the menu, and yeah, that's crazy. Well, I really
Yeah,
can't think why it never
it's
even occurred to me that you could just bloody build it and then walk away.
endless possibilities.
Yeah, well, I mean, we already had them. You know, we already had all the possibilities well covered. Here we are, like 2.5 years on or something, and you just keep discovering little bits all the bloody time. It's like, oh, it's mad. The game is absolutely second to nothing. It's amazing value for the money, really. All things. Oh, shit, that's not working. That's a
See you later. Yeah.
scrap this idea anyway, because this just isn't working out at all.
David.
Yeah.
No attack.
Well, no attack yet.
I'm sitting on the sacrificial stone for 3 or 4 days now, and there's nothing yet.
No, you're prepared and you're waiting. Have you run out of food? Have you left all your swords and shit at home? Have you come unprepared?
I think you sound a little bit, what's the word, superstitious.
I'm. Don't sit there bollock naked with no food and see what happens.
That's a challenge. I'll give it a go.
now
I'll give
you
it a
see.
go.
Now it feels different.
I'll give it a go. Oh, Blitzy, are you here?
Yeah, man.
And do
BFE?
you want to give that a lash? Or what do you?
You want to give what?
Battlefield Vietnam. Do you care for a game?
Yeah, man.
Go.
Alright, well, I'll come back to this experiment later.
One square there, I can't.
But so far, nothing.
Nothing.
Out.
No attacks when I'm standing in the sacred stones. And it makes sense, doesn't it? If you're a follower